I ran into this and I said, let me go and just do this one. I guess I'll get some rest tonight at 11 o'clock when I get off. Forget it. Forget it. We gonna keep going. We gonna keep rolling today. I guess I'll do two lives today. Deuce, dose lives today. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. When I ran across this, I said I had to chime back in for this video. I had to chime back in for this video because yeah, it's this is a wild one. This is a wild one, and black folks they checked out. This is basically what's being said. So let's go on and watch this video. And see what this video is talking about, because we spoke on these topics like a couple of days ago. I know, right? I woke up, I'm like, as soon as I clicked off, I'm like going, I'm for shut down, go sleep. Then I seen this and I start watching it and I said, nah, let me go on back. You feel me? Like I gotta be in at 107. So it's like, might as well keep this thing going with another video. So here's another one for you guys that I was checking out, and let's go and just get into it. No more talking. Let's get into this.
Dear black people, I'm from Iuka, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
And I want you all to know that I love you all.
We love you too, man.
I am very sorry for what some of the ignorant white people have said and done to offend you. But I love you, and a lot of other white folks love you. So you are my brother here on earth, and you'll be my brother in heaven. I love you all. From Iuka, Mississippi.
We love you too, man. It's the people, this is, that's the love that everybody needs to have for each other, period. Like, that's just what it is.
There's a group of people out here that can literally change the world, but they have every right to not to want to. And that is the black community. Because they do have more power than the white people. If they were to find their power and took leadership, they'll make some positive changes. But because our world is so racist and so masculine, man, and there's no femininity in that area as well, that's why we are living the bullshit life we were living.
Thanks for liking the video.
Ready to watch the show and not do a thing, because they told us
we love you too, cryo.
And now the whites are really the ones that are fucking around and finding out, because they told us many years about everything that we're living in. And
yeah, he was speaking
watch
facts.
The show and watch us struggle. They don't need to do anything because they tried. But because people are so ignorant, racist, and think they're better. So here we are.
Yeah, they're from.
It's trippy because when black people say that, it's like, we get a lot of feedback from just saying that. But when the white person come on, everybody be like, yeah, he's right.
All
he's
over.
Right.
Where are you guys at? Why are your people not standing with us?
Yeah, baby girl, we're going to sit this one out. This has nothing to do with us.
Black Americans. Oh, let me go. Thank you for the video. Lady, I forgot your name. Yeah, but we're going to skip
come
that.
To the rescue. It's like y'all want us to come in like Captain America, Superman, to come save the day. Nah, baby, we ain't coming to save nobody but ourselves. You hear me? What we are going to be doing is drinking water.
It's crazy because we still come through.
And minding our black business. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to have our boots to the ground, baby. And we're going to be line dancing. We're going to be flapping the fan around. We're going to be having a good time. That's what we're going to be doing. And you know what gets me and how ironic is that when we're the ones that's under attack, you all remain silent. Y'all get quiet. But now that y'all under attack, y'all expect the whole gathering, the kumbaya meeting and everything. Nah, baby girl, we gonna be chilling. We gonna sit this one out. But good luck with that. Good luck with that.
We told you you'd be next. That's why you should have got out in the streets. No, we told you we'd be next. That's why we stayed inside. It's better for y'all to go out there because they won't pound you into the ground. When we said we were resting, y'all heard we were doing nothing because that's what you would have done. And that's what you have done. Nothing. Up until this point, most of y'all couldn't be bothered to go out in the streets because it wasn't happening to you. But now that it is, you want everybody's care, concern, and compassion, even though you never offered it to us.
Yeah,
all while we willingly gave it to you and still do. How do you think we have yet to reach martial law? Why do you think this country hasn't officially broken out in civil war? Because they can't use black folks as a scapegoat when we aren't there. So they've had to make up all these different excuses and pull them out their ass just to make something, anything else, the source of their dysfunction, the cause of their failure. Instead of marching, we've been boycotting. Instead of marching, we've been organizing, pulling money to support each other's financial needs. We've been offering each other assistance in the wake of the government coming down on us because guess what? We've been the target the whole time. All these black people being removed from their offices. All these black women losing their jobs. All these police officers who are now allowed to profile us by our looks, by our color. Like it's before the Civil Rights Act. We've been under attack before this and now they made it distinct. All this before that building on the south side of Chicago got raided. All of that. And you dare look at us and say, told you so? No, we've been told you so. Don't act like you care now because we didn't want to carry the burden that you should have been carrying. Guess what? This requires everyone to pull their own weight. Don't stop now, baby. You're just getting started. You got a lot of work to make up for. So get to it or get gone because we gonna keep going. Watch y'all mouths when it comes to the city of Chicago and watch y'all mouths when it comes to black folk. And especially watch your mouths when it comes to black folks in the city of Chicago, as always.
Hey, it's crazy because, you like, you want to be the good person within all the shit that's going on, but it's like, they speaking facts though. They being real about what's been going on and what's been happening. And like, I'm not gonna lie, you need people like this because we do it the nice way. We be like, nah, we gotta be nice and we gotta be this now.
Black people are still resting, and they're gonna be resting for quite some time. Okay, because I don't think y'all understand the severity. Like I think there's some people out here that think that black people are playing and that we'll eventually get over this and we'll get back to work. No. We will get back to work in our community. Black Americans will be okay because we put in the work. It's the rest of the people of color groups that have not put in the work because they came to this country with rights that Black Americans fought and bled and died for. So when Black people say that we are resting, that is what we mean. It is not just this election. It is not just this. It is a culmination of so many disappointments from our existence on this stolen land. Okay? Because let's be clear. America is a stolen land built by stolen people. At the end of the day, that is what America is. Black Americans decided that they wanted to make something out of nothing. And that is what we have done for hundreds of years. And have literally laid a table together for everybody to be equitable. Okay? Equitable. All we want is equity, not revenge, not a leg up in the world, but crazy, equity across the board. Bro. And because America
we don't even be wanting revenge. Like we don't even think like that. It's like, just give us the equity. We'll be cool.
That's not what she wants. Everybody is going to have to reap what they sow. Black people have been sowing seeds of equity, civil rights movements, voting rights movements. We have been sowing good seeds. So over the next 4 to 8 or however many years, Black Americans are going to be okay. It's all the other groups that we were worried about. But y'all let us know y'all not worried about yourselves, so we can't.
Can we talk? It's been a while. I know. But Black women, we're still resting. Yep. Black people as a whole, we are tightening up our ship. Black people as a whole, we are building community amongst each other. Everything else around us is just a distraction at this point because we warned, we shared information, infographics, data, and statistics of what might happen. And clearly, people did not believe that fat meat is greasy. And that video that I just shared was a couple of days after the election, after I had gotten all the tears out, after I had cried it out, after I had prayed it out, all the things. And I said,
and that's what Back Dre said. Like, I don't want the whole slice. Just let me taste the pie. That's it. And that's how we are. It's like, we don't even want the whole thing. Man, can we just taste it? Give me a piece. You feel me? Because even if I had the whole pie, I'm going to share it with everybody. Either way, that's just how we are.
This was different because the levee of trust broke all the way, right? Black people have lived in a certain Black Americans, the descendants of the enslaved, have lived on this stolen land for quite some time, and we understand patterns. We understand when the shift in the atmosphere changes, and we move accordingly. And what we're seeing is we have conditioned ourselves to do that. We have conditioned ourselves to pivot when the temperature changes. And a lot of people now are seeing the temperature change, not just feel it, but see it in real time, and they don't know how to react and they don't know how to deal. So anybody that is getting on this app trying to tell Black women to do anything, trying to tell the 80% of Black American men to do anything right now other than do what we've been doing the past 10, 11, almost 12 months, you're part of the problem, not the solution. I hate to say it, but some of us ain't gonna make it because we too busy trying to argue with stupid. We too busy trying to argue with stupid. And I just refuse. This is your friendly reminder. We know how we got here. Our rest is important. How we mobilize look different. A lot of the revolution will not be televised. And that's why a lot of folks is mad, because they don't know what we're doing and it scares them. Okay? So while you all are building out your community, while you are tightening up the ship, whether you all are saving more money, because when I tell you, I get annoyed when I have to spend any amount of money because I have gotten so, like, you know, I work hard for my money and I'm not just about to give it to anybody or anything, because it's apparent y'all don't care about my money. y'all care about my money, but y'all don't care about me, and that's a problem. Yeah. You know, it's some places I don't go no more. It's some people I don't see anymore, because at the end of the day, we have got to guard our days. We have got to guard our peace. We have got to guard our energy, because the more chaos ensues, the more dangerous people get. The more, you know, people do stuff because they just can't pinpoint what Negroes is doing and they mad about it. So at the end of the day, make sure that you are moisturizing. Why? SPF is necessary for us.
Exactly, but why every time? Why when something happens, why do it get directed to us? We ain't even got to do shit. We ain't got to look. We don't even got to do shit. Even when we not doing something, it's a problem. When we doing something, it's a problem. It's like, what the hell? Like, why do it get directed to us? Like, we not doing nothing. We just chilling. We just like, man, protect your peace. Exactly, bro. We're not even doing nothing. But we doing something when we not doing nothing. It's like it always get pointed towards us. It's their fault. And it's like
your 6 to 8 glasses of water or more. Make sure that you are getting in the gym. As I talk to you, I'm talking to myself. Because we in for a long ride, but it is nothing that our ancestors have not done that we cannot do again and better, to make sure that when we come on the other side of this, we don't have to, this can literally just be a lesson. But this is a hard lesson because not everybody is learning it, because y'all just didn't want to believe Black people who have been oppressed in this land for quite some time. Yep, slavery is ended, but like systemic racism is everywhere. And now y'all are figuring out that racism, classism, otherism is all on the same boat now. So, you know, y'all be well.
Just a reminder that this wouldn't be happening if everybody wasn't so nonchalant about Black people being killed by law enforcement all the time. You let it be okay because, oh, they must have done, yeah, exactly. Turning a blind eye to it until it escalates to where it's at now. And that's not an exaggeration. And yes, I'm making it about that because they're fucking connected. So maybe if you weren't so fucking anti-Black for so long and you actually pointed out that it was wrong before, you wouldn't be in this position where that shit's happening so nonchalantly now. But people are anti-Black as fuck, so that's what it is. And here we are. Now what? This is 100% true, by the way. Nothing I'm saying is exaggeration. You need to fucking hear it. Be okay with that shit. If you weren't so anti-Black, when Black people who have been getting shot by law enforcement, that's what you want to call it, for all this time, wouldn't be having so much shock and all now because it wouldn't have got this far. But because you allowed that and you believed that law enforcement has the right, all that bootlicking bullshit you believed about Black people getting shot in the streets, probably wouldn't be in this position in the first fucking place. But here the fuck we are. Congratulations, America. Your anti-Blackness is getting you exactly what the fuck it costs.
This is a message for the Black community and those who support it. We are still resting, but there is a tide shift. For one, 47 is very confused as to why we are not taking slavery. Huh? He doesn't understand it. He just knew that using tax dollars to tear up the Black Lives Matter street, that was going to do it. Tearing down the buildings with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, he was sure that floating the rumor of pardoning Derek Chauvin would do it. His executive order to bring back segregation, all of his attacks on DEI, even though Black people benefit the least from DEI, he was sure that would do it. It hasn't. And one thing that they didn't plan on at the end of the election, something that happened on November 5th, 2024, is when we all went into the voting booth and voted, and we were the only demographic that was united and held strong for democracy in this country. The 92% of Black women who knew the assignment and knew what the stakes were, because we always do. The 78% of Black men who held it down because they knew what would happen if they didn't. The Black community knew the assignment. We became on the same wavelength. When Target did their thing, we collectively made them an example. Walmart, also losing money. Amazon, also losing money. Now, granted, allies that support the Black community, the LGBT community, women, they've all been a part of that too. but Black people have collectively been on the same wavelength. But in Trump's desperation to get us out into the streets, he is becoming more and more dangerous with his executive orders. On April 28th of this year, he signed an executive order. The executive order is titled Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement to Pursue Criminals and Protect Innocent Citizens. Now, we all know that Trump don't give a crap about innocent citizens, because if he did, he would care about due process. And he wouldn't try to get rid of habeas corpus, because that is how you know that a citizen is innocent or not. So what they want to do in this executive order is give cops more power and permission to profile, to brutalize people that they just think are guilty. That means us. He is trying to create another George Floyd, another.
Hey, that's the wild thing, because we like Blacks, Mexicans, Asians. Like, Blacks been saying this for a long time. Like, they started, Blacks, Mexicans, Asians, they was targeting all of us, and we was saying it, and a lot of people was like, hey, we're not part of you guys, you feel me, we're over here, look, we're cutting lines, we're doing, and it's like, no, they targeting all of us. Now they're strictly, they pushed us to the side, now they're targeting all y'all the way they've been targeting us for years. And it's like, dang, bro, like, I hate to say it, but it's like, it's been happening.
That will get us into the streets. I say this so that we all can be cautious and we can all see and know what he is trying to do. This executive order further militarizes the police that were already militarized with tanks and riot gear that apparently they do not need when people are protesting that are of a lighter shade, but they need it for us. This also further protects law enforcement officers who are accused of misconduct or police brutality. Protects them. Because we know that they need to make it home to their families, but you don't need to make it home to yours. They fear for their life, even though they're the ones holding the weapon and pointing it at your back. This executive order also does something that we have already seen. This executive order threatens state and local officials who discriminate by enacting diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives.
And it's wild, right? Because while we're over here living and we're still fighting on a color basis, they don't look at it like that no more. They done divided it from rich and poor. You feel me? That's the way they look at it now. They're rich and poor. So when you go out in the streets, you see poor every race. It's not just one race that is out there being poor. So it's a divide. They looking at it different than us. Now we fighting amongst each other. This is like, it's weird because it seems like you can tell this is what they want. They want us to fight amongst each other so they can always have control. So we're going to keep them divided. You feel me? But the ones that are of that ethnicity that are rich, we're going to let them in the doors. You feel me? And then they going to fight against them also. So it's like, it's like kind of weird, bro.
State and local officials are being inclusive, advocating for diversity and equity. They can be charged with discrimination charges. Now, Trump's DOJ's Civil Rights Department, who have defended the civil rights of people for 70 years now, they are no longer defending the rights of Black and brown people, LGBT people, women, all of those people who are usually discriminated against. They are no longer going to be representing them. So if you have an issue of discrimination, the DOJ will no longer represent you because of discrimination. Make it make sense. They will now be focusing their attention on discrimination against white Christian people, because they are the most discriminated group by far. Yeah. Now, I say all this to say there's a tide shifting. Even though Black people are resting, we are focusing in on our communities, our Black-owned businesses, our children, our education, all of that. Yes, we need to continue doing all of that. I have seen a shift in the boldness of these racist people. Neo-Yahtzee rallies and marches up there in Kansas City. YT women calling little autistic Black children the N-word, getting $750,000 for that. But then there have been videos of Black people letting those racist people know who think we are going back to the 1930s during the times that we were hanging in trees, that they were having picnics with us as the main course. Times where they could tell us which swimming pools to swim at, which water fountains to go to, where to sit on the bus. Alabama today is trying to resegregate its schools. Problem is, Black people like me were born into freedom. It's going to be real hard to put that genie back in the box. So even though Black people are resting, we're not going back to 1930. We are a different breed. But I say, be cautious, because 47 has already started putting things in place specifically for us, because he wants us to protest. And when we protest, he will enact martial law. and he already has the orders in place to do that. We need to know the enemy that we are fighting. So what do? Stay out of the street. Do not protest, no matter what happens. What we will do is we will continue to organize and protest with our wallets, cheer on our allies who are out in the streets, strengthen the Black community, and to be there for each other. We will continue to support Black-owned business with our wallets and our presence.
And we still support everybody.
To be united as we were on the 5th of November 2024 when we tried to save this country. We will continue to do what we do best, thrive in our excellence, even during the hardest times. Love y'all. I don't usually say this, but share this video to somebody that you think needs to hear it.
Child, just for shits and giggles. And if you follow me, you already know my stance on this, but I'm going to ask anyway. For all those people that are complaining that Black folks are resting,
that we haven't
just for shits and giggles, you know, what exactly do you expect us to do? No, seriously, I'm not playing. I really am not. What do you expect Black folks to do? What's the magic potion? What's the secret sauce? Because let's be clear, we've been out there. We've protested. We've organized. We've called senators. We've called state representatives. We've voted over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Often, while the rules changed to stop us. And in each one of those scenarios, we were always threatened and enforced with violence. But we still voted. We still protested. We still showed up in record numbers. Where were y'all? But I digress. What do you expect Black folks to do out there? We've done all the things. And guess what? We've been experiencing what's happening now. Notice I said being. We still are. It never stopped.
Never stopped.
We've been experiencing this since the foundations of this country. It never stopped. So we changed the strategy this time. We trying something new. Setting our asses down. It's y'all turn. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because every time things get bad, everybody turns around and looks for the reinforcement. Where the Black folks at? What we gonna do? As if we haven't given generations of our bodies, our voices, our safety. Shit, y'all just downright ungrateful. Yeah, you are. Want us to keep giving. So when you come up with a different strategy, something strategic, something that actually disrupts power.
They never
when you
respected
actually
us.
Get angry enough, organize. Because we know you know how. When all of that happens, let us know. Because we still ain't seen it. But until then, I'm going to keep choosing joy as resistance, rest as resistance. And most importantly, I'm going to keep building in my community. That's not quitting, baby. That's choosing life. And baby, y'all just going to have to get used to it. All right, good people, drink your water, stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable, and mind your Black business. Happy Black History 365, and I'll see you next time.
People has been...
Hey, it's crazy because, like, they don't like that, bro. Like, we ain't been tripping off of nothing, which is, you know, it's our choice. Like, you know, and I still see they try to say that, oh, y'all not doing this, but when you go out and you watch the protesting going on, you see Black people out there still protesting. You still see Black people supporting, you know, and trying to help with what's going on now with the deportation and everything. We still do, bro. We still do. You have some of us be like, hey, bro, sit down. You feel me? Like I seen the Black dude get hemmed up for out there, you know, trying to protest and stuff. And then you see, hey, did y'all see the one dude? Hold on, I'm supposed to find that the Black Panther protest. Oh dang, Black Panther protest. Oh, did y'all see this dude though? Right here. Did y'all see this dude come out there and just make a fool of himself? Like this was crazy. I should have did a whole video of this right here because dude went out there and basically was like, yeah, you know, we part of the Black Panther Party, and you know, we out here, you come to our city, we gonna do this, and this, you feel me, in Philly. And then they went back and come to find out he was a gang member. I'm gonna just go on and play it real fast.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet him with equal force.
Man, what did he do? Did he go like watch a gang of videos? did he go watch a gang of videos? You feel me? And then he came and he did this. Like, I'm trying to see if I can find. I did come to find out like he used to be a blood and all this other stuff that I was seeing on him. I forgot dude's name. Let's see. Oh, the Black Panther Party returns, protecting immigrants. Immigrants, ICE reacts. Man, come on now, bro. Dude was so fake, man. Okay, here we go right here.
So there's a man by the name of Mr. Paul Birdsong from Philadelphia, and he is the chairman of the Black Panther Party for self-defense there in North Philly. And he has been causing quite the conversation as he has been seen on video saying some pretty questionable things about what he wants to do to ICE, because he and his organization there have been at anti-ICE rallies in Philadelphia. And this is what he was recorded saying.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was. If you think you about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, I'm trying to find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now. You did carry big guns and we don't take no places where there are a lot of immigrants at. I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault shot. It's a semi-automatic. That means some shot shells that shoot up a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are going to legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the people. No power to the pig.
So as you saw there, he was talking about what he would do and what ICE ain't going to do and, you know, his weapons and this, that, and the other. And they going to pretty much find out and all this other stuff. Now, listen, I, like a lot of other people, have a lot of questions like, sir, who sent you, right? And I've seen some people ask, well, you know, where his people from? I don't know, right? But I saw in another video how he was talking about that the Black Panther Party is not a national, but it's an international. So it's their duty to show up at ICE protests and try to protect immigrants and things like that. Now, it should be said that he and his group in North Philly, they do, you know, give away free food and things like that, like the Black Panther Party did back in the day. But see, it would behoove everybody to study history. What happened to the Black Panther Party in the 1960s and 70s? We know what happened with them, especially in California, right? When they went to the Capitol and they were, you know, armed to the teeth. Well, the governor at the time, Ronald Reagan, was like, oh, no. Nah, we all right with two-way rights, but not for them. So they changed the gun laws. And then, of course, we know what happened with the Black Panther Party. It was dilapidated under COINTELPRO. And to his point, yes, the Black Panther Party back in the day, they were kind of a rainbow coalition type thing. And in fact, that's what they called themselves in part. But again, study history. And recently with the NFAC, we know what happened with them, right? Grandmaster Jay right now is serving a bid. And I believe he was falsely accused of, you know, aiming his weapon at a federal agent there in Kentucky. Now, I don't know where they have gone. Maybe
that's what I was thinking, because you talking about putting a hole in, like, come on, bro. You had to be planted into this thing. You have to be.
All power to the who's running around talking about Black Panthers don't stand up for people other than black people, don't know a damn thing about the Black Panther Party.
Bro.
Who would have ever thought that in 2026 we would see the Black Panthers pop out for a white lady while completely ignoring the Black Americans that were unalived by illegal immigrants?
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. All power to the motherfucking people.
That knows
What timeline am I on? Where were the Black Panthers when Dakara Thompson was brutally unalived by an illegal? Where were the Black Panthers when Larisha Thompson was unalived by 6 illegals in an attempted robbery? Where were the Black Panthers when Ivory Smith was unalived by an illegal immigrant drunk driving? But suddenly they want to pop out for a white lady who was unalived by ICE because she was out in the streets protecting the same people that those Black Americans?
Man,
and the cold part about it is he is using my uncle's legacy to do it. We're not doing that, sir.
Like
we are definitely.
And this guy, who people out here cosplaying as a Black man, disrespecting the legacy of an actual Black man, and the family members of Huey P. They are not happy.
And the cold part about it is he is using my uncle's legacy to do it. We're not doing that, sir. We are definitely not doing that, okay? So here's the deal. We're going to serve you. I've already talked to every last Newton that exists and ones who matter in this say so. And they've all said that you've been a problem. Like people been trying to do something. Well, I'm about to be the Newton to do it. Okay? I'm coming for you. Me and my lawyers are coming for you. Okay? And TikTok, you need to shut this fool down because of his rhetoric. He is a domestic terrorist. Okay? The Black Panther Party, we are not domestic terrorists. Never have been. This right here is a domestic terrorist. And the fact that he's trying to represent my family, oh, we is not doing that, player. But I'm going to tell you something. Y'all don't want this fight.
Bro.
So I think y'all need to go ahead and reprimand this man and strip him from all his, because it's going to be a problem for the whole organization. Okay, because here's the deal. I'm not fixing to go through it, and I'm not fixing to sit up here and have my motherfucking name and my motherfucking people's legacy ran through the dirt.
And you know what? I'm glad somebody's speaking out for the family. So we know the Newton family had nothing to do with any of this. They don't condone what this man is out here saying. Really,
y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all, I'm so mad. Y'all let anybody. Y'all just let anybody. We're no international any.
So after doing my research, that Black man, whoever he is, who appears to be Black American, is not Black American, who's out there in Minnesota pretended to be a part of the Black Panthers. He's not of the Black Panther movement. Let's get that out of the way. What he's trying to do is make it seem like Black Americans are involved in going against ICE, and when we're not, we're sitting back eating our popcorn and monitor our Black American business. What he's trying to do is create martial law. Okay, that is a ploy for him to make it seem like Black Americans are involved in going against ICE so that there could be a civil war or something. But no, we're not involved in that. Go eating out.
Yeah, because he out there with them guns and stuff. And like, if you notice that the white dude that got shot, you feel me, with the ICE stuff, he was out there with a gun at a protest, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But us as Black folks, we know, bro. Like, you know, we if we going to a protest or we going anywhere where it's going to be like police and stuff like that, we're not taking no pistols because we know how they treat us. And like, it's crazy because I told you they don't look at it as black, brown, white, or that no more. The higher ups, they look at it as dollar signs. That's how come white people are getting smacked too now. That's how come all other races are getting smacked too.
Popcorn, we'll mind our own business. This needs to go viral because Black Americans are not involved in disrespecting the ICE law enforcement. We're not, because we mind our business. For far too long, these people came to our country, talked bad about us, and if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't be here. They came here on our amendment, disrespecting us. This needed to happen.
Okay, look, I don't know who the hell these people are in this picture, but this is not the Black Panther
we
ain't
stupid
sort of
though.
Alternative COINTELPRO style Captain Saber Black immigrants.
We ain't stupid
Panther
no
Party,
more.
but it's not the Black Panther Party. I'm not even really sure why they're even using that as their name. I don't know where this dude came from.
Yeah, he's just using an organization that originally helped Black people, and he's trying to take.
He know what he doing. Like somebody, like, we do our research now. People just can't pop in and just tell us anything. Well, our parents, y'all got the parents out there too, and the grandparents, where you try to explain something to them and they don't listen, and then you go online and you show them and they still don't believe it. They like, no, look, whatever you reading right there, that's lying, because I know the truth. Like us young ones though, like from I say the 70s babies up, bro, we woke as hell. We woke as hell. We're not trusting anything. We're not following just everything. We're not doing that no more. We played those games already. We already did
Beings
that.
cosplaying as black, using DEI to steal resources. It's the same play over and over again.
Oh, dang, you gotta send me that video, Retro Doomsday.
Fight for all oppressed groups. It just seemed like they just kind of
popped
up out of nowhere and decided to use the Black Panther Party, which I find very, very ironic. I mean, like, given like the delineation and all of that has been discussed over these last several months.
Yeah,
I just find it
exactly.
really interesting that they decided to pop up out of nowhere with that name, and their plight has absolutely nothing to do with Black people, but yet they're calling themselves the new Black Panther Party. There is a very obvious collective effort to drag Black American people specifically into the fight to help illegal immigrants stay in the country. It's pretty obvious at this point that this is a actual thing. Like they actually want us to fight on behalf of illegal immigrants, not just of immigrants, illegal immigrants. Like this almost kind of feels like a PR move that nobody asked for, nobody wanted on behalf of Black America to say, no, guys, look, no, we're in support of illegal immigration, guys. Like, with the Black Panther movement,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, right? If he would have been dark skinned, you think it would have been different?
Fight for all oppressed peoples all around the world. Just ignore this whole delineation thing. See, we fight for everybody. Like, well, what is this about? We didn't ask for no PR. We didn't ask for nobody to come in to step in and play Captain Save and put our name on it. Nobody asked for that. So where did y'all come from? Where did you just drop out of Never Land? Like, what the hell's going on? I'm really truly confused. I would like to have.
It's crazy because Master Creator, he had another one where he said the same thing. Like they like wherever he from, he did one where he was a blood and he was saying the same thing. If they come through our hood, we gonna do this, this, and this. It was saying the same thing almost. And I'm like going, bro, this dude, watch. Next thing you know, they're going to find this dude. He going to be on, like, he was on Maury Povich or some TV show. Like, he's
have more information on what the hell's really going on with this.
Right. I'm still trying to figure out who sent him.
So now everybody want to join the Black Panther Party. Why am I seeing white folks ask if they can join the Black Panther Party? Because for what? Answer me this. The Black Panther Party for self-defense. What do you think the Black Panthers were defending themselves from? Quickly. And also, one of the strongest tenets of the Black Panther Party for self-defense was education. The fact that a lot of y'all were just in my comments just days ago telling me that you didn't learn about the Underground Railroad, which means I'm sure you don't know a damn thing about the Sinclair brothers. Like, do y'all think the Black Panther Party was a social club and like King T'Challa is going to come out the back?
This new Black Panther movement, they in the streets supporting and fighting against ICE. It's a slap in the Black community's face on so many levels. I am more convinced more than ever that the left only sees Black Americans as their mascots. We are their cheerleaders. That's all they see us as. They need us to be the loud voices for them so they can look like they are the good guys. But like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, we see y'all. Yeah, and that's why so many of us have walked away.
The Day Matrix is
y'all are trifling, bro. Trifling. And the fact that this leader, who is now the so-called Black Panther leader, right, this little movement, whatever, they're all about immigrants. But for those of us who know about the Black Panther movement, they were never about nobody else besides Black Americans here in the United States. And the agenda was to fight for civil rights against the white hood people, aka white liberals, also known as the D Party, the folks that's on the left.
Find this up video real fast.
We ain't falling for it.
So
D people, Democrats, we ain't falling for it. Black people are still sitting this one out. You can be disappointed all you want. Cry your little tears. We are not falling for it. No. And this whole agenda of Black people going to get deported is so stupid because we have the 13th Amendment, the 14th Amendment that backs us up. And then, honestly, that type of like mentality is like a complete slap to our ancestors' faces who fought so hard to get out of slavery. And all the left did and still doing is literally promoting this fear-mongering Black people into believing that the worst of the worst is going to happen to our culture, and it's not going to happen. When are y'all going to realize that the left, all they do is play Black people in their faces? It's absolutely disgusting, and it needs to be stopped.
It's crazy. They keep coming with the same tactics. Rile up Black Americans, make us fear some boogeyman, while the whole time they're the ones with the box cutters in our heads. All of this is political, and they keep trying to make us be a part of these stupid turf wars they got going on. The Democrat groups against.
I found it, bro. This is hilarious. This is the one right here. Let me see. Dude right here go in depth about homeboy. Oh shit, man. I'm trying to find a shorter video though. Let me see if I can find this short. Let's see. Black Panther was really a blood. Let's see if I can find a shorter window. Oh, okay, yeah, here it goes. Right here. This shit is hilarious, bro. They be having, well, you can't do nothing. They coming with the receipts on your ass nowadays. You're not fit to come on and just say anything and then they're not gonna know. Look, everybody's gonna chime in.
Something that I'm always cognizant of, and when I'm seeing that, it's ringing bells like penitentiary cells. Like so feel free to course correct me. I'm just speaking honestly about my spidey sensory.
The way that she edited that, did she keep getting out of the bed and standing up in the light and then laying back down to edit it?
But y'all now are familiar with this guy right here, Paul Bursong, the guy who's going around screaming he's the new chairman of the Black Panther Party. I want y'all to take a look at this footage right here that I found.
Chief, of an interview we did 2 weeks ago with a protester. He talked about protesters in Portland being taken in unmarked vehicles by agents. But during the interview, he talks about gangs in Lansing.
You come try to snatch one of us, the rest of us gonna blast you. You better do that while we're not with each other. And then you come to Sandhurst with the Pyrus and the gangster disciples is linked up at and try to snatch somebody over there. I dare you.
See? Basically the same thing.
Make sure you get this in.
Basically the same thing.
Sandhurst, that's Sandhurst. Come over there and try to take somebody.
Not only do we have that footage.
They said, wait, hold on. My bad. They said, that was just silly. Those are FBA kin folks. It's like, you are suspect. The FBA are checking hairlines. And yeah, well, I'm not. I don't like, I didn't even know about FBA. It was like I think me myself, I barely found out about them like a couple months ago. Like I didn't even know who they were, what they were. It was one of my cousins, you feel me, was telling me I need to start making videos on foundational Black America. And I was like, I didn't even know who they were. You feel me? Like, yeah, like a lot of people is new to this channel. Like this channel, I just barely kind of switched up and started doing other stuff. This was a psychedelic channel. You feel me? For the ones that don't know, we dive in, we go into the spirit world and we come back and we have information. We go and we talk to the spirits and different things like that a lot of people probably wouldn't understand. You feel me? So we seen beyond all that. You feel me? Like we seen that everything was one thing. So, as we out here as people fighting over all this, there's a whole nother world that's going on that don't give a fuck about this shit. You feel me? It's us as people in these bodies. Our bodies is telling us, hey, you're black. Hey, you're this, you're this. But, really, we don't care about this. We just doing this in order to bring more people to the channel so we can talk about some real stuff. Some real understanding stuff. And, feel me? That's what I'm doing. But, FBA, like, I ain't going to say I don't really care about it, but I don't know about it, so I can't really even speak on it. There's only so much that I know. You feel me? Like, really, like, I really don't care about none of this. Like, because I don't see myself as even being black. I don't see myself as even being a color. I don't even look at color no more. But I know people still do that. And in order, if you still do that, that lets you know that you're still here. You feel me? Like your mind ain't got out there yet. You ain't understanding that you are not the body. You are not the mind. You feel me? This body is doing its own thing. And you're just, caught up in it. So as it goes, you feel me? I guess I have to play the game that everybody else is playing in order to even, shed some truth and light on shit. But this is what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna be truthful no more. I'm just letting you know though, so don't get it twisted.
But come to find out, your man's is a sexual offender. Sexual offender. Register, sexual offender. He got to register.
Hold up, wait. We got to read this.
Whoa.
All right, now, a few things here. First and foremost, let's just go back to the whole Pyru thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with somebody gangbanging and then reforming their life, turning over a new leaf and deciding to do the proper work in the streets. However, it is very possible that he actually is working with them peoples. Just did some research trying to find this alleged paperwork online, and what I came across is posts on Facebook talking about how he actually has been, he's a failed rapper, so they say, and he's been harassing police and things for years, trying to get attention so that the police can come interview him. And now this is just another scam that he's falling in line with. I don't see his name on this paperwork at all. And anybody can just post up a document online and say that you are a such and such. So I'm not even going to get into that. It's also possible that Paul Birdsong is actually his fake name, his you know, CIA name, and he really has another name. It's also possible that something happened and he didn't actually offend somebody for crimes.
We don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know what he did.
Sexual offender. Register. Sexual offender. He got to register. This is why I keep telling y'all. Y'all keep trying to argue with me in the comments. Y'all have to stop blindly following people that just pop up out of nowhere with a cause. This man is an agent. He is an agent that is working for the government in some way, shape, or form. I do not believe this man has free will.
When he came and he said that stuff about, you know, and the city they was in, it was like, they said, the news reporter was like, I didn't know it was gang members around here. I didn't know it was any gangs around here. Now this guy is saying there's bloods in the area.
He's out here making decisions on his own. I've seen him as a Pyru. I've seen him dressed as a blood. I've seen him in a Malcolm X outfit. He has identity crisis. So
apparently the government couldn't get a Black Panther, so they decided to hire a caramel kitten. That's crazy.
Huey P. Newton's daughter is filing a lawsuit against this man for using the Black Panther name and image.
Huey P. Newton's niece says that she may file a lawsuit.
But y'all, please stop following false prophets. Don't J. Cole got a song about false prophets? Nothing that this man is doing is beneficial to the Black community. Fighting combating ICE is not beneficial to the Black community. I don't care what no one has to say. And I got more information on Paul Birdsong. I ain't even dropped all the information I got more. And then there's more. But the more videos he make, the more videos I'm gonna make, because I'm not gonna let y'all follow no false prophet. I'm sorry. Y'all can call me a hater. Y'all can say I ain't doing nothing for the community, but I ain't no offender that needs to be registered out here talking about, so we need to protect the people from ICE. No, the people need to be protected from you, Mr. Birdsong.
Where did R&B originate?
AC, aka Smallpox.
What's up?
Tell me what this track is all about. You know what? Although the cameras are on me, I want to give this to my son, Lil AC, and let him explain what this track is all about. How about that?
What it's about is a lot of cats haven't misconstrued it, what being a Pyru is. And I just wanted to fix that. So in the song, in the 2 verses, I'm talking about myself and how I handle things and see things. And then he's talking about being powerful, indestructible, revengeful, united, which is what Pyru, the acronym for the street name, is. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically teaching these cats what it's really
100,
about.
Homie.
It's not about
this whack
shooting
homie
at them because they wearing blue. It's not about drugs and all that other stuff. It's about who you are as a man, who you are as an individual. So that's what the whole song is about.
What?
All power to the people. I'm Chairman Paul from the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. So a lot of people have been tagging me and sending me this video of this young man with his shirt off, disrespecting us, talking crazy about us on the internet. And I guess I'm supposed to respond to it. But the reality of the matter is that I'm out here confronting the police in the hood every single day, right? Just like when I was at 40th and Fairmount in the Bottoms in West Philly, confronting the police for running that kid over and then that Black kid over and then getting out and punching him and kicking him, right? Just like the week before, you know, when we were confronting the pigs over here on Broad and Diamond, you know, or not too long ago where the pigs hopped out and choked one of the brothers. So I chased the pig down at 20th and Susquehanna. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I'm constantly in the hood confronting the pigs and the police officers. Black Panther Party headquarters is 2123 Gratz in the hood, you know? So, you know, it's not really, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to insult the young brother because obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about. Obviously he didn't see the videos of me and the Elder Panthers. Obviously he doesn't know that every single week we take care of one of the Elder Panthers, the originals, you know, the ones that teach us and learn and show us the way, and the ones that are our leadership, you know, like Clarence Peterson, or Aaron Dixon, or Emma Dixon, or Rashad Birdsong, or Billy J. Brooks, you know, all these original Black Panthers who are our leaders, who are our elders, who are our mentors, you know. So, you know, we didn't just get up one day and decide to call ourselves the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Aaron Dixon gave us permission to be the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. We didn't just start wearing their emblem The guy who created the Black Panther Party emblem, Henry Douglas, gave us permission to wear that. We earned the permission to wear that by risking our lives on a regular basis, going up against the slave catchers, what you call police. You know, we earned that because every day where we're at right now, headquarters is open where people could come and get food for their family and clothing for their children every single day. You know what I'm saying? So you should probably do some research. Paul Birdsong, you can Google me. I done fought the National Guard. I done fought the Ku Klux Klan. I done fought the sheriff, SWAT, and I'm still here because I haven't lost yet. You know why? People power, Black power. You know what I'm saying? ICE runs into communities and brutalizes Black women and children every single day. You know, and the Black Panther Party is not a nationalist group, an internationalist group. Any type of oppressed people, anywhere, we fight for them. You know what I'm saying? So if the person is oppressed, which, you know, these immigrants are, you know, then we stand up for them. You know, you want to talk about immigrants, let's talk about the white immigrants that came to this land and took this land, the ones that are sicking ice on everybody right now. You know, I think you brothers and sisters should do some reading, some educating of yourselves, you know. I'm not going to
doing some educating on you.
You know, but if ever you're hungry, if ever you need some clothes, if ever you got to go to court and you need somebody to advocate for you, if ever the police get a whooping on your ass and you need somebody to help you, I got you. All power to the people.
And it's the thing, it sounds good, you know, but these Pyru videos and all this other stuff, it's just, and it doesn't sound like that very first clip of him on the news. It looked old, but it seemed like it was like more recent than old, if that makes sense. The S-offender allegation, like I said, I tried to scan.
Hey, man, you can't say this right here. He said the Matrix is glitching real time. Exactly. First, people got to realize it's a Matrix to even see the glitch. All right, people got to realize it. But I ain't gonna lie, people are starting to open their eyes. I don't even want to say waking up because I think everybody's been woke, but people starting to see now. They're starting to see the things that they couldn't see before, like which is crazy, which is cool at the same time.
Paperwork. I didn't see his name on there nowhere. If that's his actual name, I didn't see it on there. Doesn't mean it's false, but that guy, that video is the only mention that I've ever heard of it being said. So I'm not one to spread rumors. Okay, so. But this is actual official response from them. We're going to play this, and I'll get my final thoughts on all of this Black Panther Party fiasco.
Power to the people. Chairman Paul Birdsong, reporting for Active Community Defense Duty. Hey, check this out. I want to know why the rhetoric continues about, the next stop for ICE is Philly. ICE then made over 300 arrests in Philadelphia already. They've been here. They're in every major city in every state across the United States. So you guys should discontinue the rhetoric like they ain't already here and we ain't already been dealing with them. You know, like it's like you guys are trying to, and then there's this fake vote for Donald Trump page and they're talking about me on there like Donald Trump is making a personal business to attack me. Donald Trump ain't thinking about me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I say something? Look, I gotta stop this bullshit. Look, I gotta stop this. Look at these dudes though, right? Just look at them. Look at them. All right. These are not your typical, you feel me? These look like the dudes that said, man, I've been sitting at the house playing a video game all the time. I need something to do type like dudes. They don't look like, you feel me? They don't look like like we call back in the days, like no roughnecks. They don't look like we ready to, which I ain't saying that they probably ain't ready to go out there and destroy some shit, but they just don't look like that type. They don't.
And I am opposed to all the evil that this man is perpetuating on the citizens of the United States of America and abroad. But like I'm not posting him on my page neither. Like his real page, I'm not on his real page. The little fake page with his little supporters, they posted me on there. That's his supporters. That's not him. So this rhetoric where me and Donald Trump have this personal thing going on, it doesn't exist. The rhetoric where ISIS.
Donald Trump know you, bro. You're an industry plant. But homie right here, look, with the glasses on. Look, before we did the video, I've been like, bro, you got to put on your, what's the names, bro? You got to put on your contacts because we got to look hard. You feel me? Homie right here. You look, hey, man, look, check this out, bro. You got to take them skinny jeans off. We got to wear something to where, it got a gang of pockets on it. Look like it got you can carry a knife and all type of shit. Look, homie right here. Homie right. Oh, dang, my mouse just went dead on me. Blake got my charger, too. Look, homie right here, man. Homie right here, he just looked out of place. He looked like, his mama just said, hey, you can go with your uncle and go chill with your uncle if you feel like it. You feel me? Homie right here. No, bruh, come on now. They just look like a weird bunch. I'm just saying, they just look all the way weird. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I am done with that. Why, I mean, black Americans doesn't seem to trust black folks. Hey, you know what? This be cool. Oh, man. And stop claiming weight. Oh, dang, that's my boy right there, Urban Politics. But I'm going to leave this video at that, y'all. You feel me? If y'all got some videos y'all want to watch together and do reactions, you feel me? Tap in, let me know. And then next time, if you want to chime in, man, let me know. I'll shoot the link so people can pop in. But I'm about to tap out. Y'all have a good day, man. Get that revelation today. You feel me? Wake up. Wake up, bro. Stop letting these people just put all this shit in our minds and then we get to following all this stuff. You feel me? He got people hitting him saying they want to be a Black Panther. When he was saying the blood stuff, I wonder if that was happening, if they was hitting him like, hey, man, I want to be Pyru too. You feel me? I don't know. That shit is crazy, but hit that like button on y'all way out, man. I'm out. Y'all have a good day, man. Peace and blessings.